Football manager Rafa.
Pass.
Liverpool. The orbit of what major
Pass.
planet? Mercury. What Lee Mack sitcom returned?
Pass.
Not going out. Steve Fossett was the first to fly solo.
Pass.
The hot air balloon.
Welcome to WatchMojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the most painful moments to ever grace our television screens.
To be honest, I just thought, it's a bit funny this really, isn't it? Like, he's snogging a pensioner. That's somebody's grandma.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Number 10. Terrible small talk. The only way is Essex.
Carol, what are you doing?
What are you doing here?
You alright?
Yeah.
How are you?
All right, thanks, you.
Good. What are you shopping for?
Oh, I'm just got my shopping and everything.
We've all bumped into someone at the supermarket we know well enough to chat to, but not enough for the conversation to freely flow. Thankfully, there usually isn't a camera crew recording these interactions, unless you're a reality TV star, like Lauren and Carol from The Only Way is Essex. For context, Carol is the mother of Lauren's ex-boyfriend.
I'm cooking a big dinner on Sunday for Sam's coming round. Yeah, just like, I'll just come round for dinner, like, to be with the family sort of thing, just as a friendly thing.
What, so? I thought they weren't dating. Are they dating?
No, they're not dating, they're just friends.
Carol then mentions that another woman, called Sam, is coming for dinner tonight. The only way it could have been more difficult to watch would be if they bumped into each other a second time. We could have seen them uncomfortably smile at each other, screaming inside as they ponder the necessity of another conversation.
Funny, isn't it? It's given the orders already.
You gave me enough in the years.
Hello. Well, anyway, good luck with Sam.
And the shepherd's pie. I'll save you some.
Okay. I'll pop round the next day.
Yeah, you can have the leftovers.
Number 9. Flat bust. Blind date.
Second question. Number 1. When buying trousers, I often have difficulty finding pairs with short enough legs. What physical problems do you have with clothes?
Have you ever made a risky joke and only realised after it left your mouth? Such mistakes can lead to agonising exchanges, made even worse when you're trying to be romantic. Here we see a woman make such a joke, then immediately try to rescind it.
Number 3.
Clothes and physical problems must be flat bust. Not. I hasten to add, not because I have a flat bust. It's just that I never have any money. You see, I'm always flat bust, and I can never afford any clothes.
She proceeds to explain the phrase's double entendre, with it sounding more like she's making a political comment than having a laugh. Despite the man asking questions looking completely perplexed, he ended up picking her for his date. It's unclear if it was because of this catastrophically awkward joke though, or if she did something else to impress him.
Well, here we go, Richard. You chose, the big moment has arrived. And here she is. It's number 3, her name's Judy from Sussex. Come in, Judy.
Number 8. Psychic banana. This morning.
Are you having a baby girl? Let's have a look. Let's ask the banana. Is Michelle having a baby girl? Oh, it's a yes. Hang on, is that a yes? What do you think? I think that's a yes.
We've all seen our fair share of dubious fortune-telling techniques, but we think we've found a strong contender for the most ridiculous, Holly Willoughby's psychic bananas. It's predicted a ton of things, like the correct gender of a royal baby.
Okay.
And Chelsea, is this the first time you've listened to a psychic banana?
Is Chelsea going to pass her driving test?
Oh, that's a big yes.
That's a yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yay.
The psychic banana says yes.
This led to a handful of instances where viewers would call in questions for the banana to predict. All it takes is slicing off the bottom, then seeing if you spot a Y or a dot. Despite the questionable practice, the bananas have been correct every single time. This resulted in it going viral in Denmark, when it correctly predicted that England would beat them in the Euros.
Okay, well, let's see. I couldn't possibly comment.
It's a big yes. That's the best yes yet.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just going to adjust myself here.
Number 7. Damien's going nowhere. Take me out.
After offending all 30 girls in a series shocker...
But I was going to pick you, Lucy.
Technically, saying you're second best. Disastrous Damien managed to salvage a date with a less than happy Chelsea.
Dating shows are always going to be a treasure trove for uncomfortable interactions. If they weren't, they probably wouldn't make a splash. In Take Me Out, contestants must impress a group of potential love interests who turn their lights on if they're interested. Here we see a Damien Merry get close to zero lights, which they call a blackout.
Oh. Do you regret keeping your lights on?
Well, after you said that, yeah, because I was going to let you off with the Jodie Marsh thing. Everyone makes mistakes, and I'm like...
It was pretty much entirely his fault, though. He kept insulting the women and making things progressively worse for himself. The few women who actually did turn their light on ended up regretting it every time he opened his mouth. Yet Damien bagged a date in the end, but she looked far from pleased, and it turned out he was already engaged anyway.
I always attract blondes, and I thought, tonight, pick a brunette, try something different. Lucy, out of all the brunettes, I will hold my hands up, it's the most attractive of the brunettes.
Number 6. Tim Peake on the moon this morning.
I love talking about space, of course, very passionate about it, but when I landed I was going through this post-flight tour speaking to lots of universities and schools and children, and I was getting bombarded with brilliant questions, and I thought, well, I just need to try and capture all of this information and write it down when it's fresh in my mind.
One of Britain's most cherished astronauts is Tim Peake, famous for spending months in the International Space Station. As any space enthusiast will tell you, the station orbits Earth, not the moon. Additionally, humans haven't been to the moon since the famous Apollo missions, ending in 1972. When he appeared on This Morning, we got an insight into how much research Amanda Holden does before interviews.
A question that I would like to ask, and I don't know whether you'd be allowed to answer it really, because it might be a naughty thing. It's when you went to the moon, did you take a piece of the moon and bring it back home with you?
Turns out it's probably not much, since she missed all these pretty basic facts. Peake politely responds to her question wonderfully well, but you can see the confusion on his face. Plus, in his answer, he compares her question to a one a child asked him, which feels like a polite jab at Holden.
So I wasn't in the moon, I was in the space station.
So you never got off,
no,
and you never took, there was
400...
nothing floating about that you could steal?
No, but again, that was the question. It was a brilliant question from a young lad who said, you know, did you bring back any souvenirs from the space station?
Number 5. Passing everything. The chase.
Someone who talks confidently is said to have the gift of the what?
Pass.
Gab. 3 Words was a hit single from Cheryl and which Black Eyed
Well, I am.
Correct.
Popular quiz show The Chase make sure to check their applicant skills before filming. This doesn't always work out though, with some contestants freezing up when it comes to the real deal. This is what happened to Charon, who ended up passing a record 13 questions in a minute.
Meaning a boat, the word sampan comes from what language? Chinese. Finland was the first European country. Women. Complete the American saying, in for a dime, in for a what? Dollar. Which US actress starred as the nanny in the film The Nanny Diaries?
Bradley Walsh didn't even finish asking the majority of these questions before she passed. At least she got one of the 13 right, earning her £1,000, but the vixen prevented her from taking it home. Quite a lot of people praised her confidence and courage on social media, but most people found it a challenge to sit through.
In text messaging? No. Which group of Canadian law enforcers wear Mounties? Made from fused quartz, silex is a type of heat-resistant what? Glass? Well, I think you passed on a few.
Number 4. Worst answer ever. The weakest link.
In the bathroom, the kitsch washing accessory attached to a piece of string is usually called soap on a what?
Washing line.
Rope.
Oh, soap on a rope.
Here we see a contestant who didn't take the easy option of passing every question. Instead, she gave one of the most comically bad answers in quiz show history. When asked which civilization built an old British road, her answer isn't even a civilization.
Christy, in UK geography, the road called Watling Street that now forms part of the A5 was originally built by which civilization?
Apes.
The Romans.
In fairness, the answer was Romans, and technically all humans are apes, so she's not exactly wrong, but also there was no civilization simply called apes. Her expression makes us think she was clueless and wanted to crack a joke, but she would have had a better time if she'd simply guessed a random civilization.
Queen. The Australian-born tycoon, whose vast media empire includes several TV stations, national newspapers and a major film studio, is Rupert who?
Everett.
Murdoch.
Number 3. Matt O'Connor's balls. Good morning, Britain.
I've just got to say one important thing here. I've been treated like an outcast today in this studio. I was put, not in the green room with Alwyn, I was dumped outside. And I'm going to say one thing. I'm going to show you my balls.
No.
Fathers for Justice is a fathers' rights organisation created by Matt O'Connor. After allegedly being mistreated on Good Morning Britain, he decided to pull this outrageous stunt. Everyone in the studio looked beyond uncomfortable after he threatened to expose his private parts live on TV.
Sorry,
Those are my balls. To a fatherless Father's Day.
Well,
Those are my balls.
Well, can I just say, I apologise if you felt like that. That's no other guest has ever.
Turned out it was all a prank. He just wanted to show them some knitted balls. There wasn't much thought behind the stunt. It was mainly just for shock value. While some believed his heart was in the right place, it's a pretty terrible idea for a protest and makes us shudder to watch.
No, I have been coming here for the last 20 years and I've never been treated like that. To be sent away.
I would talk to you afterwards about what your specific quiz was today.
Number 2. Lancashire love affair. Come dine with me.
I won't kiss you because you don't do kissing, do you? I'll go then.
She's got a taste for it now.
Hot lips.
Steady on. I bet you weren't expecting that.
Bizarre interactions are the reason many people watch this dinner competition series. One moment that sticks out as an excruciating watch was when these two contestants refused to stop making out with each other.
You missed a good snog. These two getting it on.
Really? Can we not have an actual replay so I can see?
Oh, do we have to?
Go on then.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, it's thrown in a grope.
The elderly Mrs. Stinton, Mayoress of Padiham, ended up repeatedly locking lips with the middle-aged barber, Johnny Kemp. Both were married too. It wasn't just the viewers who couldn't stand to watch it, but the other two contestants kept complaining about the snog-fest. Afterwards, Stinton states she couldn't believe how much they focused on all the kissing. We are far less confused about it, as it's pretty easy to tell why, given how bizarre it was.
Crikey.
My dog.
Just one more. But this time, stick your tongue out like you really want it. Go on.
There's something wrong with you.
Number 1. Theresa May dancing. The Guardian. Politicians are the people we vote to lead our country, but many of them are infamously bad at social interactions. Theresa May is a perfect example of this fact. Her political career yielded an abundance of cringe moments, with us believing her hilarious dancing queen stunt takes the cake for the most painful. She looks uncomfortable in her own skin as she saunters on stage, pulling off one of the most stilted dances in history.
See that girl, watch that scene, dig it, the dancing queen.
That wasn't the end of her boogieing adventures, but it really should have been. A few days later, she did some equally diabolical dancing on a trip to South Africa. What do you think was the most cringe-worthy moment on British TV? And did we give it a mention today? Let us know down in the comments section.